So, welcome to another session.
Welcome, welcome. I'm James.
I'm Yanka.
And so, today we wanted to talk a little bit about a tool, one of our favorite tools, love languages. We'll put a link down that you can go take the quiz for yourself, but we wanted to share with you kind of what we got and what we got from it.
So, as you know, or as you might know, the love languages, it's about different ways that people express love and feel loved. And there are five major categories. They are physical touch, words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time, or receiving gifts. I scored 27% in physical touch, 27% in words of affirmation, 20% of acts of service, 20% of quality time, and 6% of receiving gifts, which is surprising because, and you mentioned that too. Anyway, this means that physical touch and words of affirmation are equally important to me when it comes to, well, that's the language that I use to express my love, and that's the way I guess I would expect, or that resonates most with me when receiving love.
Yeah, and so I scored 30% acts of service, 24% words of affirmation, 20% quality time, 17% receiving gifts, and 9% physical touch. Yeah. So acts of service are huge for me. Words of affirmation are really big for me. And then quality time and receiving gifts.
What I found very interesting was that, I've always known about myself, that physical touch was always very important to me, and to me that was how one expresses love. So important thing to mention is that it's not that this language isn't all about the bedroom. What I find interesting is that I've always, to me, the physical affection has always been the way I would express love, and I would imagine that that's how love is generally expressed. And when I met James, I found it interesting that for him, I mean, at first I was even like disappointed or upset that that's not how he was expressing love. But over time I've learned that he just has different ways of showing me that he loves me, and the acts of service are a big thing for James, and I've learned to appreciate that, and like be able to receive that message. So I mean, there are many times now that he does a lot of things, and they could be little things, but he does things that show me that he loves me.
And I guess the thing that surprised me would be that I would be so bad at two of her highest languages, because she seems crazy about me. And so if I suck at those two, like, it was just shocking for me. I don't know. And that I was so high on acts of service, like 30%. It was pretty big for me. Yeah, I don't know.
But as we have spent years together, time together, I think I've toned down. It's not all about touching for me. So, I mean, since I know that acts of service, that's how James perceived to be loved, I know that that's the way to show him that I love him. I just feel like we have equalized each other somewhat. Like even though these are still and that's actually what surprised me, that I didn't expect to score so highly on physical touch, because I think I've changed, and I wouldn't see it as my priority, but it seems like the test doesn't lie.
Yeah. So we're putting a link at the bottom of the video. Please subscribe, share your thoughts. And take the test yourself, and let us know what you felt about it. All right, until next time.
See you later.